of Israel is actually a dragon, when he's like, with the blast of the breath of my nostrils, hiding under the shadow of his wings. And just Yahweh is a dragon.
The description of Yahweh and King David versus the description of Leviathan. Leviathan and the Lord Yahweh have the same features, and they do the same things.
Actually mean. With overwhelming agreement from biblical scholars, the word literally translates to nostrils. This leaves us with the perplexing mystery as to why Yahweh's apparently long nostrils were so important that they were mentioned so many times throughout multiple generations of Scripture. To explain, scholars assume that in ancient Israel, Yahweh may have been seen as a beast with lengthy, protruding nostrils. For example, an alligator, a bull, or, of course, a dragon. This list of potential candidates, 32, verse 22, states the following: "For a fire is kindled in my nostrils, and shall burn to the lowest hell, and it shall consume the earth with her increase, and set ablaze the foundations of the mountains." And then we have the description of Yahweh in Psalms. "Smoke went up from his nostrils, and devouring fire from out of his mouth. Coals flamed forth from him." Very interestingly, this description of the God of the Israelites is exactly paralleled by the Book of Job's depiction of the monstrous creature Leviathan, which is generally accepted to be an actual biblical dragon.
Seen as a negative sign, but often actually is a positive figure associated with higher wisdom, with prophecy, with giving mankind divine knowledge. And then Isaiah, actually alludes to both snakes and says, "B'yom ha'u yifkod Hashem b'charbo hakasha." On that day, God will slaughter the Alivyatan Nachash Bariach, the straight, again the word Bariach, the straight, the pole serpent, the Alivyatan Nachash Kalton, and the twisted serpent. So there's a twisted serpent and there's a pole serpent. There's a straight serpent and a twisted serpent. And depending on who you ask, there's different rabbinic opinions, but some say that this is exactly, one is the good snake and one is the bad snake.